Who would have thought it, you know? Todd Bowley's Rich Blue Cowboys with the first slapping of the season. You know, usually you think the first slapping of the season always comes from Man City, or, you know, when they play against one of them little teams, like. And fair enough, 4-1 is kind of a slapping, but not like a slapping. Like, do you know what I mean? Who would have thought it would have... Chelsea? Nah, I gotta sit down and talk to you guys about this. Hold on a minute. First things first, shout out to everybody tuning in. You know who it is, blah, 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 all of that intro stuff. Yeah, cool, whatever. Chelsea, 6-2. They literally slapped Wolves 6-2. The last time they won there was probably like 2019, I think, if I'm not wrong, if my stats in my brain are correct. This is absolutely insane. What a slapping, bruv. Like, first things first, the way Chelsea bounced back from the loss against Man City, brilliant. You cannot bounce back in any better way than Chelsea did against Wolves today. That was absolutely outstanding as a performance. Don't get me wrong, in terms of the first and the second half, night and day. Honestly, the performances that I saw from Chelsea defensively and offensively, even though they scored 2 goals in the first half, night and day. Like, defensively in the first half, Chelsea were all over the place. Let me not get it twisted. And I don't know why I've got this thing on my... There we go. Chelsea were all over the place. But like I said, there's no better way than to bounce back from a loss and do this. Like, it's absolutely insane. Credit to Maresca, credit to the team. And all of a sudden, it looks like the quotes that Maresca came out with regarding Sterling, I mean, the team is doing just fine. Like, they don't need him. And fair enough, fair play for him coming out and being honest. Fair play to him coming out and saying that he prefers other wingers. And clearly... the wingers today, they did their job, man. Absolutely credit. Absolutely done their job, man. So, yeah, that was brilliant. Do you know what? We're going to start with the elephant in the room. Noni Madueke. Hat-trick hero. Started the day off with rather... a weird post, yeah? Everybody's seen it, so I don't need to say what was on that post, that deleted Instagram post where he was like, oops, wrong account. Do you know what I mean? And listen, hey, footballers, sometimes they're just honest. Do you know what I mean? They're just honest. And listen, I'm not the biggest fan of arrogant footballers that don't back their chat. But my word, when an arrogant footballer backs his chat, it's the most beautiful thing ever. And honestly, Noni Madueke, I hold my hands up and I've got to congratulate you, because to say what you said, or to say what he said about Wolverhampton, yeah, as a city and as a place, and by the way, he's public enemy number 1 over there. He better not go there on holiday or something, or if he's got family or whatever, don't go to Wolves. But for him to say what he said and then drop a performance like that and then a hat-trick on their heads, brother, yeah, Wolves, they're not going to forget that very easily. So... nah, man, Noni Madueke, a stellar performance, 5-star performance, absolutely insane. Cole Palmer, again, instrumental in every single... Bro, I think Cole Palmer was involved in every single goal, you know. He assisted the first one. Did he? Yeah, assisted the first one, corner. Scored the second one. Assisted the 3 following goals. So Madueke hat-trick, that's 5. And then he was involved in a 6th one as well, because he played it out wide to Neto. Neto cut back to Felix, and Felix scored. So he was involved in every single goal, bro. Cole Palmer and Noni Madueke need to be the 2 players that Chelsea, in my opinion, need to build their squad around. Because, again, Noni Madueke was on the verge of being sold, and then he scored midweek against Servette in the Europa Conference League. Do you know what I mean? Again, an arrogant footballer back in his chat, turning around saying, you want to sell me? No, not me today. Not today, bro. So, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke, stellar performances. In midfield, I've got to give credit to the captain as well. I know the story and whatever, but when it comes to the football today, Enzo Fernandez, hats off, man, because that, again, compared to the first half and compared to the first game, night and day. He was absolutely instrumental today. Caicedo, same thing, instrumental today. The whole team just needs to get a lot of credit for the way they played. And Maresca's plan is working to perfection as it stands at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Even someone like Jackson last week, very, very wasteful. Today, much more effective. Assisted Cole Palmer perfectly for the second goal that they scored. Scored the first goal himself. Again, on another day, it sounds very funny, but on another day, yeah, the position that Jackson finds himself in, he could miss that. You know what I mean? I mean, we've seen Watkins last night or yesterday. We've seen Watkins miss an open goal. So on another day, Jackson has a bad day and he misses that. But credit to him for being clinical when it mattered. Do you know what I mean? Clinical when it mattered. Enzo Maresca, I've got to give him credit because tactically, the setup was really, really well. The setup was really well. Even though in the first half, there was a lot of chaos. It was a very chaotic first half, by the way. 2-2 and all that. Even though there was a lot of chaotic things happening in the first half, they rectified. And I don't know what was said at halftime, but it worked. It definitely worked. And then, I mean, when you can bring on the likes of Pedro Neto, who was a former Wolves footballer, he can come on. He got an assist. When you can bring on the likes of João Felix, he can come on, scores on his second debut. I mean, everything just worked out for Chelsea today. Everything worked out for them. So you've got to give them credit. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, it will give them confidence going forward. And again, like I said, Maresca has nothing that he can complain about. And nobody can turn around and say it's Maresca's fault for this, or that. Nobody can say that because the gaffer spoke, the gaffer made his decision, and everything that the gaffer wanted to happen is happening. The team is playing exactly the way he wants to. And I've seen shades of what he wants to build. A lot of, especially on the break, a lot of quick succession, counter-attacking passes, making sure the wingers are always available. Madueke was always available. Sometimes Palmer was drifting to the right. He was available. Pedro Neto, he was always somebody that was available to play to give a pass to. So it was very impressive to see what I saw today. Aggressive in winning the ball back. I swear they scored a goal from winning the ball back very high, and I think it was the last one. Madueke's third goal, his hat trick. Enzo Fernandez winning the ball back very high, playing into Cole Palmer. Palmer assisted Madueke, goal. Do you know what I mean? And I'm expecting Chelsea to play exactly like that against a lot of teams throughout the season. And obviously, with them being in the Conference League, that makes them automatic favourites. I expect them to win the Conference League. So it's just going to be about managing the squad, and it's going to be about managing some of the players. Obviously, injuries are going to creep in, etc., etc., etc. And I think in every position, they've got at least two, maybe three players in certain positions. And obviously, they're selling bare players. So we might even see them go for another striker, because right now, as it stands, there's only what? Nicholas Jackson. That's it. So we might see Osimhen coming for Chelsea. So it looks like, obviously night and day in terms of what happened last week against Man City. But yeah, there's chaos at the club at Chelsea in terms of the players that they keep buying, etc., etc. But again, Maresca was very clear. He said, yes, we've got a lot of players, but I'm only taking care of 21. I'm not taking care of any more players. The rest, I don't care what happens with them. I don't care if they have a 20-year contract left at Chelsea. They are not in my plans. And you know what? I respect it. I fully respect that, man. You can't say nothing about that. So, yeah, man, Chelsea, that was very impressive. I'm not going to lie. That was very, very impressive. I wish Man United could do the same, but that's a conversation for another day. Anyway, people, Chelsea fans, if you're happy in the comment section, let me know. I keep forgetting. We used to have a final word, man. We used to have a final word. So if you've made it to the end of the video, go in the comment section and type in Madueke, public enemy number 1 in Wolverhampton. I know it's very long, but I had to do this one because, yeah, bruv, like, he deserves his praises today, innit? So if you've made it to the end of this video, go into the comment section and type in Noni Madueke, public enemy number 1 in Wolverhampton. Yeah? Full name. Noni Madueke, public enemy number 1 in Wolverhampton. So yeah, that's the final word for today, or the final words. Anyway, I need to go check this Liverpool game because it's on the side and I'm not checking it as I'm talking to you. But yeah, and I'll see you guys later, man. Liverpool game reaction as well. So like, share, comment, subscribe. It's road to 13K, and I'll see you soon. Peace.